Okay, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to remove all this rust off here. This is really heavily rusted, it's a piece of angle iron, in a matter of minutes. Okay, there are videos on YouTube using vinegar and bicarbonate of soda and what have you. This is a real quick way. What I'm going to be using is this stuff here called brick and patio cleaner, and what it's got in it is hydrochloric acid. I've put a clock there behind it so you can see how quickly it actually takes to remove the rust. I've got a glass jam jar there. Okay, now there's full instructions on the back of this. Okay, it's very corrosive, and like I say, it's hydrochloric acid, so you know I've got some chemical gloves on, okay, while I'm using it. So I'm also in a ventilated area also. I've got my doors and windows open, and then let's crack on with it. Let's pour it out. Get this top off. Just move that so I don't knock it over on the clock. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now, I'm not going to fill it all the way up to the top. Okay. But also, you know, if you're using vinegar, you know, the acid content in vinegar is very low. It's only about 5%. It's a very weak acid, and that's why it takes such a long time. So what we're going to do is we're going to just dip that in there. Stand that up there. Okay. And now I'm going to make a cup of tea, and you can see what time it is now. What is it? 20, 21, 22 minutes past and a bit. So I'm going to make a cup of tea and then come back and see how we crack on. So if you've got my cup of tea is brewing at the moment, but if you've got engine parts or any rusty bolts or anything where you've got little nooks and crannies and little crevices where you can't get in, this is very it's like water, this stuff is, viscosity wise, you know, so it's obviously going to get in it everywhere, you know. I've used this before on scaffold clips and all sorts to actually get them up, to remove all the rust. So it's a really good method, this is, like I say, but you've just got to wear, be sensible, wear the correct PPE, proper clothing, gloves and stuff like that. I mean, if it was extremely toxic and dangerous, they wouldn't sell it to the public. You can buy this stuff off the shelf. And like I say, if you were to buy vinegar, I mean, the actual cost, I've just bought that for 5 litres and it cost me £7, so, and I've only just used a small amount of it, you see, so. Okay, YouTubers, it's been, well, what to say, we said around about 22 minutes past there. So it's worth, 10 minutes under an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a rag now, and I'm just going to lift this out. Now, I've done this many times before with steel, rusty steel. I've used to sell similar products to brick cleaner, to scaffolding companies to clean the scaffold clips. But here we go, that's just... that's it there. Okay, now I've done nothing to that, only just dip it in the brick cleaner. Well, brick and patio cleaner it is, but it's, hydrochloric acid base. So what I'm going to do is just going to give it a quick wipe with a rag. Now, if you're going to be cleaning steel and you're going to be painting it afterwards, I would recommend that you wash the brick cleaner off with some sort of a solvent. There you have it there, look at that. Nice and shiny. Yeah, I would clean it off with some sort of solvent, because that's going to act like a dewaterer. Some white spirits, acetone, anything of that nature, prior to painting. But if you're not going to paint it, I would wash the brick cleaner off with some sort of WD-40 or lubricating oil. You know, if you're cleaning up a nut and bolt or something that's got to go back somewhere, you know, and you're going to be painting up as well, I would then clean it with WD-40. But if you're going to paint it, I wouldn't do the WD-40 simply because, you know, your paint's not going to take to it properly. Your paint will probably just fall off it, you see. So you need a proper de-water clean surface if you prior to painting. But that's it there. Okay, and that's all less than an hour. All right. That's it there. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe. Would appreciate it. Give us thumbs up or thumbs down, or any questions or comments. Just put them in the comment section below. And thanks for watching.